Marathon season is here, and there's a new place in Denver looking to help runners recover properly. Joining us from Upswell studio, we've got Kat and Lexi. Thank you so much for joining me this morning.
Thank you, Erica. Yeah, Lexi and I are from Upswell, which is a new active recovery studio in Platt Park. And some people ask us, what's active recovery and why?
So important, though. Yeah.
So active recovery from our perspective is really just the intentional act of giving your body time to rebound from the stresses of training, like marathon training, sometimes even just the stress of life.
Yeah, absolutely.
So Lex and I are here this morning to show you two ways of active recovery, both that you can experience either in studio or at home. So we're going to start with your feet.
Okay, guys, I took the shoes off. We've got socks on for this. This is super cool. You said this is good for like if you have any sort of tension in your feet.
That's right. Yeah. Yes. So this is a hypersphere. It's a vibrating ball. Okay. Runners at home, you can do this with a golf ball, tennis ball, lacrosse ball. So we'll have you just step on this and slowly
full body weight
melt.
Or just gentle pressure. So because of the repetitive motion and high impact of marathon training, that really makes the musculature and the fascia, which is connective tissue down in the lower leg and the foot, get really stiff and tight.
Yeah.
When you apply that pressure, we're bringing blood flow to that tissue and makes it more pliable.
Very cool.
Positively impacts the joint mechanics in the ankle and the knee and the hip.
This is wonderful. And I know you guys have so much at Upswell for active recovery. We were just talking about some, let me balance it out with the other foot while we're there. This feels great, guys. And we're all training, or I guess we're training for the Colfax Marathon Relay. I'm doing the 6 mile leg. So this is something I really need to be incorporating as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's really common when life gets busy to eliminate the active recovery because your mileage takes time, you're gassed at the week, and that's exactly the time where we need to create space for active recovery.
Okay, well, this is wonderful. So at minimal, you need to go for this. I know you have so many other things at Upswell. You brought one other prop.
Let's step over here.
Look at it.
3 speeds.
Wow, incredible. Okay, this is step 2. Tell me what this is, Lexi.
So this is a heat and cold contrast sleeve.
Very cool.
At home, if you want to do this with more of a kind of low-tech situation.
Okay.
You would just put on a, an ice pack and a heating pad.
Sure.
You could even do like frozen peas.
Okay, yeah.
The ice is going to bring the inflammation out of the joint. The heat is going to bring blood flow to the joint, which kind of initiates the healing process.
Yeah.
How's that feel?
It feels lovely, lovely. Can you talk to us about why you wanted to create Upswell? You are mothers, you're women-owned, which is just so incredible, but what was really the reason behind it?
So Lexi and I have a combined 35 years in this field, from clinical setting, boutique fitness, and we've just seen a lot of unnecessary overuse injuries. We're active moms with younger kids, and we want to provide a space where people can receive what they need so that athletes of all walks of life can stay in the game longer.
Right.
And we
want to be able to work out, as we get older, and it's hard on the body. I ran in high school and college, and I had to stop for a long time because it just, the miles, the pounding, it's tough.
We're trying to change the culture around recovery too.
And
really help people understand that it doesn't matter how hard you train, if you're not recovering, you never are going to reap all the benefits of that.
Okay, so exciting. You guys are opening this week. Tell everyone all the fun grand opening details, where we can find you, connect with you on social, all the good stuff.
Cool. So Thursday and Saturday are our grand opening days. We're going to be offering restorative movement classes for free. We have all of our recovery equipment, our infrared saunas, our cold plunge, all of that is for free.
Love those.
On our website. And
physically, we're down in Platt Park at 1842 South Broadway. You can find us online at upswellstudio.com, and of course follow us on Instagram at upswellstudio.
Amazing. Kat and Lexi, thank you so much for coming in. I cannot wait to come by the studio and check everything out. Absolutely. And we want to send things over to Corey now.